Hey, what's up, internet friends? Just thought I'd give you a little bit of update on the Woolard family. Several weeks ago I posted a video talking about how my wife and I have really felt called to do church planting and to move to a community that needs a church and just establish a community of faith there and help that grow. As we've continued to follow God's guidance, we actually pursued some assessment. There are several places where you can kind of go and be objectively assessed on some of the skills and talents and passions and abilities that it takes to do church planting in our culture today. We did pretty well at the assessment, but one thing that they said, and it was totally true, is that we really need more experience in the new church world. And we live in a world full of resources. And I've been in youth ministry for right at 10 years now. But in that time, it's prepared me for a lot, but it has not prepared me for some of the things that I would encounter in church planting. And so shortly after our assessment, we were actually offered the opportunity to come do a residency at a church in Charlotte. And if you read our first letter to our friends and family on my Facebook or my blog, then you saw that a guy named Dave Milam was one of the guys that really just kind of got me thinking real critically about this whole idea and in the first place. And actually it was Dave who's offered me an opportunity to do a residency with him. It's kind of an apprenticeship or an internship, if you will, at his church, Kinetic Church in Charlotte. So after more prayer and thought and recognizing that we are not in charge, but God is just opening doors and showing us what needs to happen, we've decided to take that on and to head to Charlotte. A few questions are still unanswered. One thing that we are still working on right now is just the idea of what time it would be, how soon. We would love to try to get there by the fall. And so in the same vein comes the second big question, and that is really the first question, is finances. And so we're working on a plan to just raise our support and the things that we would need to get us there. And so that's a real nutshell version of what's going on in the Woolard family. We had mentioned that we wanted to move to Wilmington and establish a community there. That very well may still be in God's plans for us, but what we really want to do is leave ourselves open to the calling of God and do what He wants us to do. And so we're just kind of pausing the whole Wilmington thought right now, and we're just focusing fully on this next 1 year residency where I can learn and grow, be taught by people who are on the field doing it right now, and as we get closer, I have the faith and know that God is going to continue to open doors and fill our hearts with His guidance and His will for our life. And so just ask for prayer, lots of it. Ask for support, lots of it. We'll be kind of sending out support letters and contacting friends and family and organizations. But in the meanwhile, I just want to let you know that God is still good, God is still big, and He's got a plan for all of us. And so it's just an update from the Woolard home front. Hope your family's doing well. God bless.